Hi, everyone.
The team plays an exciting brand of ball, and most of all, they are winning.
Washington up top. And it's Gafford missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Irving gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Lillard, no good. Left side, Irving. Thompson left side. The Mavericks rebound. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Right side Davis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, B.A., for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Davis slams it home.
Oh, size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Here's Prince. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Man, good whistle there.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Milwaukee. They trail by 1. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
For your Bucks, Bobby Portis, Gary Trent Jr.
Thompson outside. shot from the low post is good.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Here's Lillard. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Davis. To the middle. It's stolen by Kuzma. 3 on 3. Here's Trent. And Davis with the block. The shot by Lillard, no good. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Left side Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Irving.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Second team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Five to shoot. Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis.
Nice shot contest there. Gafford gives you something to think about when he's closing in.
Portis' shot is off. Davis hits.
Anthony Davis.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Portis with the steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mavericks trail by 3. Inside. Here's Davis. Back to Washington. Second chance effort. Davis can't hit.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bucks ahead, up 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Graham.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He says the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter, leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Here's Washington. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Milwaukee making a switch here. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. And he converts the layup. Rollins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Now here's Davis. To the paint. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Davis, no good on that free throw.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. See Davis out there tonight.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
No matter what they try, they can't seem to get over the hump. That's when frustrations mount. You can see it in their faces. Sometimes they even look defeated before they take the floor.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And that one drops.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns with the ball. Back to Brunson. 4-3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 4-point game. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Brunson. Towns with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to